Alright everyone, today we're hopping into a bit of a custom modded challenge where every item in the game is going to be replaced with Tank Boys. So the Tank Boys are a modded item added by Repentance Plus that are upgradable by the sewing machine, which is an interesting thing to keep in mind. Basically, they spawn a mini Jacob and Esau that ride around in tanks and shoot things. Esau will shoot explosives while Jacob just shoots regular bullets. Jacob moves faster. It's gonna get hectic very fast. Now the main concern I have for this challenge is that the Tank Boys, A, they're really dumb. B, as you can see right there, Esau shoots explosives, and yes, they can deal damage to me. So if we get like 20 Esau's running around, that's not going to be a great thing. Damage-wise, Jacob and Esau aren't the craziest things in the world. However, with a bunch of them, I think it's going to get pretty good. I mean, oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, like, it's not going to be... I think it's going to be a challenge, right? I don't think we're going to get a free win from having a lot of them, but maybe, you never know, maybe we will. Once again, I think our biggest chore is going to be just to dodge Esau because he is not a nice man. And in case you're wondering why, also, shop items don't change because, like, I use the rules mod, but I'm also really bad with it. So if we ever find something that's not a Jacob or Esau, we're just gonna spawn one in. So that's how that's gonna work. But in case you're wondering why we started with one, the D6 is technically an item, right? So saying every item is Tank Boys and keeping a D6, it's just not accurate. That's now a Tank Boys. That's Tank Boys number 2. Oh, and like that, a third Tank Boy just sitting in the curse room. We love to see it. Alright, now an army of 6 tanks versus Gemini. Once again, all we gotta do is keep our distance from the enemies, because these Esau's are, they're very dangerous, to say the least. Oh my god, okay. This is gonna get crazy fast, and I love that. 4th tank boy, that is 8 whole tanks on the first floor, and we're even gonna go down for it just to spice it up. Oh, we got a library, which might just be the greatest thing ever. That's just even more tank boys. Okay, I love that. We're up to 6 tank boys.
Hello there.
Oh, and I mean, we did lose our deal with the devil chance. However, I'm not gonna lie to you. All it's gonna have is tank boys, and we don't really we don't really care that much. I mean, but the problem with tank boys, at least as far as I can tell, their movement isn't really based on where enemies are. They kind of just roam. So because of that, if you're in a big room, you're kind of screwed. Just in big rooms, they don't like to target things. However, in small rooms like this one, even with a boss like Envy, he's just gonna get obliterated. I mean, it's fan. I love seeing the army of just tiny Jacobs and Esau's and tanks. There's not a better item in Isaac, modded or unmodded. It doesn't matter. Okay, here's a bit of a weird thing, but there is no tank boy in here, so instead of taking either of those, would you look at that? A tank boy wildly appeared. Wow, that's absolutely crazy. So fantastic. Wow. All right, 7 tank boys versus a Clog. Clog is a pretty tanky boss. Let's see. Okay. Listen, the the Esau missiles do so goddamn much. Oh, and look, an 8th one. Just what we needed. So it turns out the tank boys, they might be like a tad bit powerful when you get a lot of them. Now, I'm not saying that this is basically a guaranteed victory. However, oh, well, I would love to add Bumble to this. It's not a tank boy. However, this is pretty much a guaranteed victory. But you know what? Sometimes the fun of a challenge, like, you know, the challenges like the computer savvy, that one. Some of them are fun because they're fun, not because they're incredibly hard. And I think this is one of them. I mean, we got 9 tank boys. That's 18 Jacob and Esau's just riding in tanks. Even without the Esau missiles, which are a huge part of our damage, we still deleted that, man. Okay, no luck down, no luck down. Not that luck, like, affects us in any way, except technically lower luck, less chests, less gold chests, less tank boys. I'm just saying, like, the math checks out. We need more luck. Oh, my lord. Before we even shot a freaking missile, the first phase is almost over. And just like that, the boss is dead. And we get our 10th tank boy. And you know what? We're gonna... listen, what I'll do is I'll buy these 2 items. That's called Enraged Soul. And then I'm gonna remove both them and give tank boys. Okay, and just like that, we have 2 more tank boys. And we remove the items. So we're all good. Yeah, I mean, basically, with 12 tank boys, everything that looks at us just gets deleted. It's... You know, it's definitely pretty difficult. I'm actually trying to think, what could we do to make this more difficult? Maybe even giving ourselves a blindfold. The thing is, I'll be honest, I feel like I've never seen this modded enemy before, like, actually in my life, which is wild. But the thing is, even if I gave myself a blindfold, which, I mean, you know, we could think about, I don't really think it'd be any different, right? Like, it would be the smallest bit different, because obviously you wouldn't be able to shoot, but it doesn't really matter. The shooting isn't, I mean... like, Did you see that? The shooting doesn't matter. What we would really like to see is a sewing machine. Oh, there we go. Now we'll have one upgraded tank boy. Oh, where is he? Well, there he is. This is the king tank boy. Now only Jacob got upgraded, not an Esau. So we would definitely need a lot of money and a lot of sewing machines to get this done. But let's check out what the upgrade actually does. All right, so here's the upgrade page for the tank boys, and basically Jacob gets homing ammunition, and the Esau will fire lasers at whatever enemy is attacked by the homing one. So it sounds really freaking good. Just the homing alone sounds super awesome, so I'm glad to have it. Speaking of glad to have, we're always glad to have another tank boy. I love seeing the one Jacob with the crown. Like, you know who's in charge. That is the strongest tank boy of the absolute army we have. Okay. Please just say you're gonna be a tank boy. Is that another library I see? Okay. Listen, you rarely see 2 libraries, but give me the tank boys. That's 2 more. That marks 15 tank boys or 30 separate tanks on the screen, which, I mean, listen, I'm a bit of a fan of, right? I got absolutely no problem with that. Just look at that. The front Jacob just charges into battle, the crown one, with no hesitation. He has no fear for his life. All he wants to do is fight, and I commend him for that. We get one final try for a tank boy. Oh, please be a tank boy. Look at that. I wish we had, like, more money so we could get even more, but I have no problem even with just one for 10 cents. That's a good trade. Duke of Flies and Ragman Double Trouble boss fight. I literally have, like, I never in my life would have imagined. But I mean, you know, basically a free tank boy. That looks like a tank boy to me. Night Soil protects me, which is the best thing ever. So that's a modded trinket for those of you who don't know. It is a trinket that has a 75% chance to prevent a curse if it happens. And listen, that curse was Curse of Darkness, which I was debating getting rid of anyway just for YouTube visibility. But Night Soil stepped in here and said, you know what, I got you, and got rid of it. So I just want to give a quick shout out to Night Soil. And oh my god, Isaac's face explains this perfectly. Oh, thank you, Esau. You know what he just found me? Another tank boy. Ow. Okay, see, things are starting to get a little hectic. In the smaller rooms, it is becoming semi-difficult to dodge the explosions. Not that it's, like, actually hurting us in any way, but, you know, but, you know, it's a thing. Okay. What I'm seeing here is several tank boys. That is 3 tank boys. Alright, we got 3 extra tank boys, but it did cost us, like, all of our health. So what we're gonna need to do from now on is be very careful. We don't want to die. And even give Spectral and Piercing to all familiars. You promise? Oh, yeah, we don't also... Scanner, I got rid of the item, so he should probably be gone. Yeah, okay. We gotta be careful. We have no red health, and explosions can really just hurt us sometimes, so we're definitely putting ourselves in danger territory. I'm not noticing a piercing attack, but maybe I'm wrong. But also, maybe the trinket just isn't compatible with modded familiars, or at least these modded familiars, which would be perfectly fair, but we're gonna keep it to hopefully find out. I love how we can kind of just stand still and whatever we want to die, dies. Oh boy, see that's one of those situations where if you are ever in the swarm of tank boys and then there's enemies like approaching you, you can pretty much guarantee there's a like very solid chance you're gonna get hit, so you gotta be careful. Basically, you have to avoid as much stupid damage as possible because you're taking some guaranteed damage from the tank boys at some point, so you gotta cross your fingers. All right, tank boys versus Sister Vis. Now this boss is usually considered, you know, semi-annoying, and you know what, never mind, because this boss is actually considered dead. And also another tank boy. Oh, I just wanted to check if the tank boys got bigger with BFF, and they definitely do, and I love it. Ow, Esau, listen, you need this, calm down, dude. We're having problems, okay? I'm getting low on HP because you keep shooting me in the face. What kind of friendship is that? Okay, that one wasn't your fault, Esau, I'll give you that. Alright, I was really feeling... Ow. Why would you do that to me? Guys, I need backup. This is an enemy, I swear. Okay, I'm fine, whatever. Okay, please have a sewing machine. That's all we want. Yikes, at least it's a tank boy. I think that marks 25 tank boys, which is, you know, a quarter of the way to 100, which isn't bad, I guess. The damage seems almost acceptable. Yeah, but guys, let me know if there's any other challenge you want me to do like this one. Obviously, this isn't exactly a... Ow. Okay, maybe it is a challenge. Obviously, this isn't like the hardest challenge in the world, but I think it was just fun. Let me know if there's any other challenges similar to this one, whether it's every item is, or just anything else you have with the rules mod or anything like that, that you'd like to see me cover in the future. Ow, please stop. Yeah, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe because I do Isaac content daily, and we'll definitely be doing more of these challenges in the future. We do streaks, we do whatever you can imagine, and we'll also be heading into more roguelites as well. But for the most part, it is just Isaac. For the most part, right now, it is me. I do focus on Isaac because Isaac is a fun. I mean, look, right? How many games let you have like 25 tank boys, right? Not many. I would say on average, not a lot of games. Now, this was a bad room for us. I'm not gonna lie. Our health situation, it could definitely be better for sure.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Okay, I do now regret doing this room, but once upon a time it seemed like a really good idea because I wanted health. Wow, we just threw the easiest challenge in like all of Isaac. Alright guys, I mean, unfortunate that we did die and horribly and lose the challenge, but to be fair, like 99% of the damage I took over the course of that run was because of the tank boys. But maybe next time we try this challenge, we won't spend all of our red health on Deals to the Devil for more tank boys. But anyway, we'll definitely be coming back to this challenge. I do want to actually beat it, but I'm not just going to pretend I beat it first try and then upload that and lie. You know, we're going to upload the death too, and here's that. Here's the disappointment of me not being able to play the game. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you please, and I will see you next time.